What's up everybody, Siv here. Welcome back to yet another video. In this video we are going to learn about how to download and install Videoscribe. So let's open your any favorite browser. Like my favorite browser is Chrome, so I'm going to open Chrome. Now search for download Videoscribe. Then go to Videoscribe website. Then you can see here you can download Videoscribe for 7-day free trial and you do not need any credit card details to download this software. You can directly access it. If you want to download the trial version, you can download it. So let's do it. Just click on get started and put all your details like name, last name, email address, confirm email address and password, and then click on agree to Sparkle and create your free account. So I will put my all the information in it. After putting all the details, then click on this I agree to Sparkle term and condition and then click on create a free account. Now it is saying your free trial account is ready. Then you can download Videoscribe to your desktop. If you are using for Mac, then it is automatically gonna detect your OS and it will download. It will show your download for Mac OS. Right now I'm using Windows, so that's why it's showing me download Windows 64-bit. So I'm gonna click on download Windows. So you can see our Videoscribe is downloading. I will cancel it because I already downloaded it. Now go to download location and select your Videoscribe program and double click on it. Then setup window will be pop up. Then click on next to install. By default in my PC installation to, location is C, so I'm going to keep as it is, but if you want to change it then you can browse it and add in another folder or another partition. Then click on next. Because I already installed this software, that's why it's showing me this message, and I'm going to click on S. And now click on install. It will take some time, like 1 minute or 2 minutes. Then we are gonna use Videoscribe software. Okay, our setup is completed. Now click on finish button and you can see here there is a already check mark to launch Sparkle Videoscribe. And if I click on finish, then Videoscribe is gonna automatically open. This wallpaper looks very cool. I know lots of people who purchase this course are also big fan of Marvel, and I am also one of them. So let's continue with the tutorial. Now we have this login screen. Put all your email ID and password, and if you want to choose the different language like English Epsilon and English UK, then you can choose it from here. I will keep it like English US for now, and click on remember button because you don't have to put email ID and password again and again. In my case, the email ID and password is auto-filled, but in your case it is not gonna happen because I already installed it and that's why it automatically filled. So some of you might have it or some of you might not have it. So if you not have it, then put your email ID and password that we use for downloading Videoscribe. Now click on login button. Then it is showing welcome to get started. Please agree to all the license and term users, and I'm going to click on I agree. So you can see here I have some scribes that is like Spider-Man. Now you can see here we have project screen interface. From here you can create new scribe. If you have already created some scribe, you can also open it from here. Then this menu will be pop up. If you are first time user, then they will show you how to use it or that kind of stuff. If you want to give some feedback, then you can also give that. And there is also bug fixes. And if you want to don't show this update again, then click on this box and now click on this checkmark button. Then you can see here I already created some scribes, so it is showing me, and the name of scribe is Spider-Man, and this is the recent scribes. And if you want to store these scribes on the online scribe, then you can also store it. If I go into online scribe, then you can see here I already saved this Spider-Man scribe online in their cloud, so I can access it from anywhere. If I go into my friend's house and if I log in my account, if I go into online scribe, then I can download this, I can render this, I can do anything with it. From template scribe, it has already some default templates like your story, whiteboard simple college, whiteboard explainer college, that kind of stuff. And I think it has a 12 slides of them, so if you want to use them, you can also use them. And there is also a sort menu. From here it will show you the newest scribe first, oldest scribe, scribe A to Z, newest modified scribe, and the oldest modified scribe. If I choose scribe from A to Z, it will arrange all the scribe from A to Z ordered in alphabetical order. And if I click on newest scribe first, then it will show you what is the newest scribe you created. So by clicking on this question mark about button, it will show you which version of Videoscribe you are using. Right now I'm in Windows, so it is showing it is Windows, and I'm using free trial and online, and it is 64-bit and is by Sparkle. And it will also give you some buttons where you can find like more templates. It will show you some features. If you want to give some feedback, you can also give feedback to them. If you want support or some terms and condition, you can also read it from here. It will, if you click on this button, it will redirect you to their website. By clicking on this setting button, the user preference menu will be pop up. From here you can also change the language like English, US, Epsilon, and UK. And if you have multiple accounts, then you can also change it from here. And these are the all scribe defaults like transition time, pause time, max draw time, and image quality. And this, if you set this value, like for right now I'm setting the transition time like 1 second, and if I add any element in scribe, so it will be default for everything. I don't have to change it again and again manually. So that's the best way to optimize your time. Don't worry if you're not getting anything, because I will explain all the things in future video. This is just an intro, so enjoy the video. So now click on the right button. From this filter button you can search your project. Like I have this project called Spider-Man, and if I click on it, it will show me the Spider-Man project. I think the both of the scribe name is Spider-Man, that's why it's showing me a Spider-Man. And if I want to delete them, I can also delete them by clicking on this button, and it is gonna delete it permanently. And permanently delete scribe, so it is gonna delete permanently. So those are the all things you need to know as a Videoscribe editor. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to create new scribe. So after opening Videoscribe, it will show you interface like this. Now click on create a new scribe. Now clicking on create new scribe, this will show you the interface like this. So this is the canvas and this is the timeline. And from this section you can save your project. You can also save as, you can cut, copy and paste, and you can also add music in it. And if you want to, you can also do voiceover in it. And if you want to change the background, then you can also do it. And if you want to change hands in it, you can also do it from here. And it will play a video from the start. If you add multiple assignment, like if you add 10 elements in, then it will play video from the first element to up to 10 element. And this play button only apply for when you are working on, like let's assume you are working on frame 4 or canvas 4. Then if you click on this button, only the canvas 4 will be playable. And this share button is for download your video. You can also share them online if you want. And this is about button. We already seen what is about. So let's now add the element like picture. And you can see here we have lots of categories. Like it has a inbuilt database, elements like icons, mathematics, music, outline, characters, and lots of elements. So for now let's add this Superman, because I think it looks really cool. Now Superman is on our canvas. So if you want to resize it, you can also resize it like this from this corner button. Don't do it from here, because you do it, it will be extend like this and it looks really weird. And if you want to rotate this Superman like this, then you can also rotate like this in 360 direction like this. And this section for to know your canvas, like if I click on this forward button, then it will canvas move by in forward direction. And if I click on this downward button, then canvas will be move on downward side. If I click on this left arrow, then it will move, canvas will be move in left direction. If I click on this right arrow, then it will move on right direction. And this minus magnifying glass is for to zoom out your image, and this plus magnifying glass is for to zoom in your image. And this will expand your image or expand your canvas. So we already seen from here we can add images, and from here we can add text in it. Like you have to put like anything, like I want to type randomly, and you can also add font in it. By default it comes with really good fonts like this, and if you want to change the type of font like light, black, regular, thin, you can also do that. If you want to put your font in the center, in the left hand, then you can also choose this button. If you want to put your font text in the middle, then you can also do that. And if you want to put your font in the right side, then you can also do that. And if you want to change the color of it, then click on this button and let's choose the red one, and it will also show you the hex code of or the color code of it. And click on this button, and you can see our font of color is changed. And if you want to add more fonts, then you can also add it from here. Now click on the check button, then you can see our font is on the screen. And you can also as like image, we can also resize it by dragging these corner icons like this, and we can also rotate in the 360 direction like this. And this is the chart button. You can from here you can add charts like bar, pie, line, and if you want to give some labels for it, you can also give it. For now, let's give like a hero, and the data value should be 100, and I want to chart type should be bar and in color format. And from label font you can choose different types of font like this. Let's choose anyone. And label location, like you can choose inside, outside, and none. By default it's inside, so let's put it inside. And if you want to increase the border thickness, you can also increase like this. Now click on check mark button, then you can see here our bar is added. And if you want, you can add multiple types of chart like bar, pie, and line. Let's add the pie, and let's this one be his power, and power is like 100%. We want in color, yes, we want in color. And let's click this check mark. Now this pie chart is on the screen, and let's drag this like this. Okay, now you can see here in this timeline section we have like 4 images. Like we first we added the Superman image, that's why it's showing me first. And if I want to change the arrangement of them, and if I want to change the location of this text like in third position, I can do that. Like just click on this text button and just drag it like on third position, and that's how you can change the position of it. And you can see here we have some options like view element, camera position. If you want to lock this element, you can also lock that. If you lock it, then position will be not change, because if you keep in third position and if it is locked, then it is not going to change. And from here you can also change the properties of element, like it should be draw, or it should be move on, or it can be fade in. For now, let's choose draw. And you can, if you want to draw in reverse direction, you can also draw it by clicking on this button. And you can also change the opacity from here, and if you want to rotate, you can also rotate from here. And this is the animated time, it's the pause time, and it is the transition time. And it is also showing it will take 2.9 second total time to do all of these things. And from this text button you can add more text, or if you want to change this text to something else, you can also change that. Like I will give a name of hero like Superman, and font, I will change the font, and I also change the color of font into blue. And here is a cool trick. If you want to change only the color of the man, just select this part and go into colors, and I will choose red. Then the selected part is now in red, and from here I want in semi bold, so this is now in semi bold. From graphics filter you can add blur in it. If you want to add glow, you can also do that. If you want to add brightness, saturation, and contrast, then you can also add that. If you want to add some shadow in it, so you can also add like drop shadow, inner shadow, and if you want to add bevel, you can also do that. And if you want to add like this image should be drawn into right hand, you can also do that by choosing this button. And if you want to if you want to draw your image from left hand, you can also choose that. And if you want to draw your image into without no hand, you can also click this no hand option. And there is also really weird features like the image is drawn by fly, and image is also drawn by zip. And there is also lots of hands like pens, roses, Matt, Hannah, Mike. I think those are the name of the hand models, that's why it's showing me. And if you go into like Jacob, and it will only show you the left hands, and in it you have pen, pencil, markers, and also the brush, eraser, and the highlighters, and those kind of things. And there is also a move in like fingers, and it will only move use for the moves if you want to move your image. And if you want to create a new hand, you can add your left hand, right hand in it, and you can create that. But I will not gonna recommend it because by default we have lots of hands from hand models, so we are gonna choose them. For now, let's choose this white marker. Now it is showing me some preview hand, like how it is gonna be draw your elements. Now click on this check mark, and let's cancel this. Now we added some elements like charts, bar chart, pie chart, and we also add Superman and also text. Now let's play it from the start. Do you notice the one thing? When this is image drawing, there is a like watermarks like Videoscribe trial version. If you are using trial version, it will be show you, and when you render or when you download it, it is also gonna come with it. So I'm gonna recommend you to purchase this software. If I click on this third element, that is text, and if I play this button, then it is gonna play from here and up to end. Like if I play this, then it is gonna first draw the text, then it is gonna draw the pie chart like this. And at the end it is zooming out because of this zoom at end. If I unclick this button, it is not gonna zoom at end. Do you notice the one weird thing? When we play this video or a scribe, you can see the image is automatically zooming out, and we don't want that. And it looks weird. So how to fix that? So what you have to do is that select your elements, like I'm gonna select this one, and I'm gonna click this camera position. By clicking on this button, it will only camera will be come here, and it will be not gonna zoom out. And we have to do it for all the elements, like I have to also do it for Superman, and also for this pie chart, and also for this text. And if I play this, then it is gonna look different. You can see the difference. The camera is not zooming out because we set the camera position. So those are all the basics of Videoscribe, how to create your first scribe. And if you want to download it, just click on this share button and click on this download. If you want to share it online like Vimeo platform, or if you want to convert it into PPT, you can also convert into PPT. And you can also get a sharing link like this. And if I click on this, it will show you the formats, like by default it is QuickTime Movie, but I will choose like movie WMV, and the resolution should be 1080p, but we are using free trial version, that's why it is gonna by default it is set up to like 640. And you can also increase the frame rates up to 20. And if you want to give a name, like let's give a name Superman, and this is the file location. At this location the video is gonna download, or it is available for you. Now click on this button, and it will take some time to render it. I will fast forward it in video editing process. I'm gonna give you one assignment, like you have to create any scribe like you want, like what you learn from this video, and just tag me on the Twitter or Instagram, and I will look at those scribe, and also tag me with there, so I will look at it, your versions of scribe, and I will also comment on it. So that's your first assignment. After downloading, it is automatically gonna play with your default video player. So that's the output. So those are all the basics of Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. In previous video, we learned about how to fix your elements in Videoscribe. So in this video, we are gonna look out user preference. So problem with the previous video is that we have to do it all the things like manually, like transition time, pause time, max draw time, and image quality. Not image quality, all these three things. So what we want to do is that when we add an element, we have to give some default value to it, like the transition time should be like 2 for default for every element, and pause time should be for every element for every element is like 2.5, and max draw time should be like 2 second or 3 second, it depends on you. And if I click on check mark, and all the settings will be applied for all the elements, and it is going to be default for all the scribe elements. So let me tell you what is this transition time, pause time, max draw time, and image quality. So transition time is the time taken to change from one element to another. When the Videoscribe is drawing the image of villager, from villager to old man, the time is taken to change from that, it is called transition time. Now let's talk about the pause time. Pause time is the time taken to pause an element, like you already saw it when I at the end of the story I want to pause the old man for a few seconds, so that's why I added pause time. If you want to hold some canvas, or if you want to hold some frame few seconds to enhance your storytelling, so you can add pause time in it. Max draw time is the time taken to draw an element or to animate one thing. Like if you are drawing like a garden, then it will take some time to draw it. That's the max draw time. If you increase the time like a 3 second or 5 second, it will take like 5 second. Like don't set it up to like a lot. If you do it, it will your storytelling will be slow and it will become boring. And from image quality, you can increase your image quality. The lowest value is 400, and the maximum value of image quality is 4000. But you should keep your image quality like 800 pixels, because if you keep your image quality like 4000, it will make your PC very slow. And if you have like a really good specification or really good components in your PC, then you can add it, but I will recommend you to add set it up to 800 pixels. So those are all the things about this user preference. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are gonna learn about how to add images in your scribes. So before we get into the video, let me tell you the one story, because we are gonna work on this story and we are gonna add multiple images for it. So the story is, an old man lives in the village. He was one of the most unfortunate people in the world. The whole village was tired of him. He was always gloomy. He constantly complained and was always in the bad mood. The longer he lived, the more blind he was become, and the more poisonous were his words. People avoided him because his misfortune became contagious. He created the feeling of unhappiness in others. But one day when he turned 80 years old, an incredible thing happened. Instantly everyone started hearing the rumors. An old man is happy today. He doesn't complain about anything, smiles, and even his face is freshed up. The whole village gathered together. The old man was asked, "Villager, what happened to you?" Old man says, "Nothing special. 80 years I have been chasing happiness, and it was useless. And then I decided to live without happiness and just enjoy life. That's why I'm happy now." So the moral of the story is, don't chase happiness, enjoy the life. So I'm gonna create that story into Scribe. Don't worry, if you don't understand the story, I will give you link of that story or the text file. Then you can also refer to it and make your own Scribe file. So let's start. So let's go into images, and the first word they said, there is a old man. So let's find for old man, let's find it people male. Okay, here is the old man. Okay, let's add this. This is the old man. Let's resize it like this. And the next point is the whole villages were tired of him. So let's add the villagers. Okay, I can find it in people's. And the next line is the old man is constantly complained and was always in the bad mood. So we are going to add before we get further in video, let's add the camera position, because we don't want to spoil our scripts. So for this image, the camera location should be here, and for villagers, select the villagers and choose the camera location should be here. Now let's go on the next frame like this, dragging towards left. And the old man always complains about things like he don't like this location and he always complains about it. Let's add the camera position of old man. Okay, now add the camera position. Let's go to next frame, and the next part is people avoided him because his misfortune become contagious. So let's add the people, like avoided people, like let's go into people. So the next part is he created the feeling of unhappiness in others. That's why they are avoiding him. So now let's go to next frame. But one day he turned 80-year-old, and instantly everyone started hearing the rumor. An old man is happy today and he doesn't complain about anything. Smiles and even face is freshed up. So let's go in the images and let's add the happy old man. So these people heard the rumor, the old man is happy and he doesn't complain about anything. And the next part of story is one villager asks, "What happened to you?" And the old man says, "Nothing. For 80 years I have been chasing happiness and it was useless, and then I decided to live without happiness and just enjoy my life. That's why I'm happy now." So let's go to next frame. So this is the story. Now let's play it, how it looks. So this how story looks. I know some parts I made a mistake. So if you found it, pause the video and think about it. What is the mistake? Okay, I think you found it. So let's go like up to frame 4, and in this position I not added camera position. No, I think in frame 5 I did not add any camera position. I think I need to do it for all, because we are humans and we always make mistakes. That's the best thing, because we learn through the mistakes. So that's how you can create a story using images. If you want to add text in it, so you can also add that. But in next video I'm going to show you how to add text, how to add dialogues, and how to add more stuff in it. So stay tuned for that. And If you want to recreate this story, you can recreate, and you can also download it or render it and tag me on the Instagram and Twitter so I can watch it and I will give you some positive comments. So go and make it this story, or you can take any story you want, like if you want to take your any dream and you want to convert it into reality, you can also do that by using this Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about image properties. So what is image property? As you can see here, I have this canvas or a frame in front of me, and I want to change the properties of this image. And how can we do that is that if you double click on this image, then this menu will be pop up, and this is the image property. And you can also access this from this timeline section, and you can, if you click on this button, and it will also pop up this image properties. From here, like here, if you want to draw this image, then you can draw this like this. And if you want to move in your image, then it will be moving in like a downward direction, upward direction, right direction, left direction, corner direction, that's kind of stuff. And let's play it how it looks in move in. Okay, this looks cool. Now let's check fade in. In fade in, images are becoming transparent to solid. If you want to transform one image to another, then you can use morph. Let me show you how it works. And first we have this image, and we want to transform this image into this. Sorry, we have to transform this image into this. So if I play this, you can see here the image is transformed from like from this image to this. If I play this, okay, let me play. If I play this, then it's gonna look like this. As you can see, at the end, image is transforming. I will explain the morph in detail, so stay tuned for that. Let's now look the other properties of it. Let's choose the draw for now. If you want to draw image in like very detail, you should uncheck this box, and if I play this, then image will be drawn in very detail, like all the shadow parts, all the outlines, all the colors, it will be drawn in detail. And if I click this, then only the stroke part will be drawn. And if you want to flip this image, like this image is like facing towards right, and I want to face this image like into left side, if I click on this, then it will flip into another side. If I want to make this image in upward or downward, I can also do that, like by clicking on this image like this. And if I want to change my image into full color, outline, grayscale, and silhouette, I can change them. Like if I choose outline, only the outline part will be shown to me. And if I want to change the color, I can also change from here. Like for now, let's choose the black one, and you can see here we have only the outline part. And if I want to make my image into black and white, then I can choose grayscale, then it will transform into black and white like this. And if you want to use silhouette, then you can also use that. It will make your image like this. For now, let's choose full color, and it's default. And from here you can also increase or decrease the opacity. And if you want to rotate your image, you can also do that from here. And we already know what is this. This is the animation time, this is the pause time, and this is the transition time. If you want to change it, you can also change it from here. And from here you can choose which hand do you want, like a left hand or right hand. Or if you want to no hand, you can also do that. If you want markers, eraser, chalk, you can also choose from here. And if you want flies or zip, then you can also add from here. From graphic filter, you can add blur in images. So for now, I'm not gonna add blur because it is not necessary for this video or this story, but I will add a glow. So when this old man becomes angry, he turns into like red in color. So we will change this black into red. So you can see here this outline is changed into red. That's why it's glowing. If you want to increase the brightness, you can also increase that. If you want to increase the saturation and contrast, you can also increase that. And if you want to add some shadow in it, you can also do that. I will set it up to like 16 to 20. As you can see, we have some shadow over here. If you want to increase or decrease the opacity, you can also add. And if you want to add a blur in your shadow, you can also do that. And this is for inner shadow. Let's increase a little bit, like keep it up to like 10. And as you can see, it is shadow is coming in inner parts. And from bevel you can also add shadow type things. I will not use it because it not looks that great when this image draws. It depends on you. And from select image, if you want to change the image that we chose from to another, then you can choose it from here. We have lots of section over here. So for now, let's click on this button. As you can see, we have shadow, inner shadow, and the glow, and we also increase the brightness and color and saturation also. So this old man hates everything, and you can see here the garden looks very cool, but he also hates that. So those are the things you can do with your properties. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about how to add your own images in Videoscribe. By default, Videoscribe provides lots of images to use. Like we have database of images in here, but sometimes they are not that useful, or we want to use our own images. So how can we do that? Just go to image, and you can see here there is a little import sign, and click on this. Then it will open or redirect you to your PC. So find where is your image which you want to import. In this case, I'm gonna choose, let's choose, I think this one, and it is the image of kitchen. So I'm gonna import this one. So because this image in JPEG format, that's why it is asking me if you want to draw, move in, or fade in, and you want to reveal or sketch. Let's play it, how it is gonna look when it is gonna draw. It looks great, but if you choose the sketch option and if I play this, you can see it looks really weird. It's like it is drawing some kind of pipeline in it, and it looks very weird. So I'm gonna go with reveal, but you can go with like move in. It is also gonna look great like this. And if you want to fade in, you can also go with fade in. It is also look really good like this, but I'm gonna go with draw and reveal, and click on check mark. Let's adjust the image like this. Okay, and let's add another image. Like let's add the image of mine. You can see here this is my image. Okay, it is asking me same thing, like you want to draw, move in, or fade in. I'm gonna go with fade in, and I'm gonna click with check mark. So I'm gonna use this image as a logo like this. Okay, and let's play. Let's set up the camera position. For this image, I want to camera position here, so I'm going to choose camera position. And for this image, I'm going to choose camera position here, so it should be there. And if I play this image from the beginning, then it's going to look like this. So that's how you can add your own images in Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about how to add text in your videos. As you can see, I have a image of Superman, and I want to add the powers of Superman, like flight, Superman strength, X-ray vision, heat vision, cold breath, and super speed. and also enhance hearing. So we want to describe his power. So how can we do that? So what we have to do is that just go into this text. First we will introduce himself like Superman, and can also change the font because this looks a little bit weird. I think this one looks cool because in it already have cool in it, so I will choose this one. Okay, this looks good. If you want to align it, you can also align it like if you want to align it into center, you can choose this, and if you want to align it into right side, then you can also align it like this. For now I'm going to choose left hand, and let's add the pause of it like flight. The first one is flight, so one dot. Okay, those are all the powers of Superman. Now let's click on this checkmark button. You can see here the text is added in between the canvas. So if you want to move it, select the image and just move it like this. Let's keep it here. Okay. And if you want to increase the size, you can also do that from here like this. It looks cool, but there is no color. So how to fix that? You can like double click on it, then it will pop up this menu, then go to text. Now select the text which you want to change the color. So select, I'm going to select this flight, and I'm going to color it like because this blue one, because he flies in the sky, so the color of sky is blue. So I'm going to choose this flight into blue. So let's change this superhuman strength into red, because he's angry when he fights. And x-ray vision, let's change into green, because x-ray looks like gray, so that's why let's change into green. And super speed, so let's change the super speed into like you can say like dark blue. And enhance hearing, let's change this enhance hearing into like yellow. Okay, so this is how you can change colors. If you select this and if you try to choose different font, like let's say you choose this PepsiCo, and it is not gonna be only for this, it is gonna change all the text. So it is only work for colors, not for the fonts. Now let's again click on the check mark button. So as you can see, it looks really cool now, and it also matches the colors with his suit. That's why it's look even cooler. If you want to rotate it like this, you can also rotate it from here, and you can also rotate it from properties. Okay, let's play it, how it looks. Okay, that's how it looks. But you can see here the animation time is very high, it is like 18 seconds. But if someone watching this, he will or she will become really bored. So we are gonna decrease the timing by clicking on this negative button, like set it up to like 8 seconds, and pause time should be increase this like to 4 seconds, and transition time should be leave as it is like 2 seconds. If you are adding next element, so if you want to increase it, you can also increase it. And if you want to rotate it, like you can also do it from here. Like if you want to move in clockwise direction, you can use the plus, and if you want to move it in anti-clockwise direction, you can choose this minus button. And if you click on this, then you can add your own values like this. So in this case, I don't want any rotation, so I'm going to enter the value 0. Click on the check mark. What I want to do is that when this image animate, I don't want any hands, so I'm going to choose no hand. So it will show you how it is going to look. So I'm gonna click on check mark and let's play it. So we can see here we decrease the animation time, and that's why it looks even cooler. So that's how you can add text in Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, in this video we are gonna learn about text properties. So select the text, then go to text properties from timeline, and there is also options like delete. If you want to hide it, you can also hide this using this I button. If you want to lock this, you can also lock this, and if you want to change the camera position or view element camera position, you can also do it from here. And we are now interested in properties, so we are going to go into properties. So this menu will be pop up, and by default it is in drawing options. So we already seen what is draw, and we not seen move in, but let's see it what is moving. And by default it is coming from right side. Let's play it how it looks. So as you can see, the text is coming from right side, and if you want to change the direction of it, you can also change that. Like if you want text from the middle, then you can also select this button. If you want to text come from upward direction, you can also add in upward direction or in any position like this. I will set it for now like in downward direction like this. So from here you can also add effects like smooth, overshoot, bounce, uniform. If you add bounce, it will bounce at the end. So that's how it is bouncing. So for now I'm going to choose smooth. A reverse draw direction is useful when you choose draw. And if I choose select this reverse direction draw direction, and if I play it, then text will be is gonna draw in reverse direction. You can see here the fifth number is drawn, then fourth, third, second, and first, and right now at the end the name of Superman. If you want to increase or decrease the opacity of the text, you can also do it from here. Like if you want to set it up to like 50%, select on it and just add the values. Like in this case I want to 50 and select on this check mark, and you can see here the text become little bit transparent, 50% transparent. Let's leave it up to 100%. And if I want to rotate this, you can also rotate from here. Like if you click on this plus button, then it will rotate into clockwise direction, and if you click on this minus button, it will rotate into anti-clockwise direction. So I will give this value like 50, so it is plus value, so it will move in clockwise direction. So you can see here the text is moving clockwise direction. And if I give the value like minus 50, then it will move in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, now it's moving anti-clockwise direction. For now I'm gonna set it like 0. And we already seen what is the animation pause and transition time. It will take 8 time to animate. It will pause after the drawing the text for 4 seconds, and the transition time from one element to another, it is 2 seconds, and it will, and for all the text it will take 14 seconds. So we already saw what is edit text. You can from here you can change the fonts, like different categories of font, and let's choose this one. And from here you can also add like bold, light, medium, regular, and semi bold. Let's add the bold one, and it looks bold now. And if you have more fonts, then you can also add from here. And these are the alignment option, and this for the color. Now let's go into graphic filters. So from here, if you want to add blur in your text, you can also add that by clicking on this plus sign. And if you want to add a glow in it, you can also add it, and you can also change the color of it. Like I will set like let's add the red one, and just add the glow up to like 10. Now let's play it. As you can see, it is like border at the over the text in red color. And if you want to increase the brightness, you can also increase the brightness. And if you want to add saturation and contrast, you can also do it from here. If you want to add some shadow in it, like drop shadow or inner shadow, you can also add that by clicking on this box. Okay, the angle is by default is 180 and offset is 4 and opacity is 30 and the blur is 4. So I think I will go with black color, and I will increase the offset up to like 16. As you can see, the shadow is added like this. And let's click on the one thing is remaining is that draw heads. If you want to draw your text in from right hand side, you can choose this. If you want to draw your text from left hand, you can also choose this left. And if you want to if you don't want any hands, you can also choose no hands. And there is also lots of options like markers, eraser, chalks, and also zip and this fly. Now for now I'm going to choose no hand, and I'm going to check this check mark button. You can see the drop shadow is added down the text, and you can also see the glow of the red color. We added it. And now let's play this text, and we also select the text from reverse order, so that's why it's printing from reverse order. Let's say if you want to add Spider-Man and you also want all the text properties should be same for Spider-Man, you have to just change the power of it. Like he can swing from one building to another, he has like a spidey vision, and he also throw the wires, or you can say spider wires from his hand, and he is also intelligent. So those are the power. And what you want to do is that you want the same type of properties for that Spider-Man. So what you can do is that just select this text and click on this copy button and paste it. So you might be thinking nothing is happened, but I will tell you the paste part is on the text, so we have to move it like this. So you can see here like this. And let's add the image of Spider-Man. Here is the image of Spider-Man. Let's decrease the size like this. Let's move the canvas. Now select the text, go into properties and go to edit text and just change the power of it. He can swing from one building to another and that kind of stuff, and click on check mark. So those are all the properties of text, and that's how you can add text in your Videoscribe or for any presentation. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about camera positions. So let's add the images. Let's take an example of like this Nintendo Switch, and let's add another image like this boy. As you can see, when we choose a element or image, it automatically comes at the center of our canvas. When we play this, it remains at the center, but we can also move from here, like selecting the image. Let's add another image like this one, because Nintendo makes him happy. So now let's play it from the beginning. It looks good, but there is a problem. We don't want this Nintendo Switch go towards left side. So how can we fix that? We can fix that using camera position. We want this Nintendo Switch position at this position, so we are gonna click on this camera position, and it is gonna set for this position. And I also want this position for this arrow, so I'm gonna check the camera position for this arrow, and for this boy I'm going to choose this same position. And now if I play this video, then it is going to look like this. Now let's add the text like I am a gamer, and let's move it into next frame like this. And let's add another image, and if I play this from this text, so it is gonna look like this. You can see here, first it is going to the left side and now it is at the center, so that's why we are using camera position. And you have to also set the camera position for also text. So select the text, add the camera position, and select the boy and also add the camera position. Now let's play it from the text. So you can see here the text is not zooming in or zooming out. It is set at this position, and this image also set at this position. So that's how you can set your camera position. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to add charts in your video, or you can say graphs. Go to this icon, chart icon, click on it, and you can see here we have options like labels, data value, chart type, label font, label location, border thickness. And for now, like let's say you have a business and you want to track how much you earn each month, like in January and February and March. Let's take 3 months, and in January you earn like $5,000, and in February you earn $5,500. In March you earn $4,900. So we want the chart in the bar format, so we are going to choose bar. And if you want to color, so you can click on it, but you can see here we not get color options. Like if you want to change color in different colors, we don't get it, so it automatically decides which color to take. From label font you can change the font type. For now let's take anyone, like let's take this Rubik. And if you want like a label location inside the graph, then you can choose inside. For now let's choose inside, and if you want to know the values, then it will be shown to you by clicking on this button. And if you want to increase the border thickness, then you can also increase and you can also decrease them. I'm gonna set it up to 10 pixels and click on check mark. As you can see, we have graph now. Data of January, it is in blue color. Data of February, it is in like orange color, and data of March in purple color, purple or pink color. If you want, you can also rotate it like this. If you want to increase the size, you can also increase this like this. Okay, we now know about how to make bar charts. Now let's look at how to make pie charts. So we have to also put new data into it, like let's say let's take more 3 months, and chart type we want in pie, so we are going to choose pie. And yes, we want in colors, so click on colors. And if you want to change the font, let's change it into Changa. And we want label location inside it, so we are going to choose inside. And we also want the values to shown, so we are going to choose show values. And I will increase the border thickness up to 10 or 11. You can, it depends on you. So now click on this check mark. So you can see we have this pie chart, and in May we earned like $6,900. In April we earn $6,000, and in July we earn $8,000. If you want, you can also resize them like this. You can also rotate them in clockwise or anti-clockwise like this. And if you double click on it, you can change the properties of it, like how much time it will take to animate, the pause time and transition time. But remember one thing, when we set all the values in user preference, it is going to work for only images, not for the chart. For every chart we have to do it manually. And if you want to change the format of it, like in full color or outline, and you can also grayscale it. And if you want you can use solid. For now we will choose full color. And you can also decrease or increase the opacity. You can also rotate it from here. And if you want to draw this chart, you can also draw it. If you want to move in, you can move it, fade in or move. And if you want to use like hands, like a left hand, right hand, if you want to no hand, you can also use that. You can also use this marker. From graphic filter, you can add blur, glow, brightness, saturation, contrast like we see in images. From edit chart, you can edit all the things like labels, data values, chart type, fonts, label location, and border thickness. And if I set label location into outside, then it is going to look like this. You can see here all the values like April, May, and June is outside. It is outside of the pie chart. So now let's add the line chart. Okay, let's add the value of another 3 months, and we want in line. Let's set this up to without color, and we want the font into like Bolo Da2, and we want all the values inside, so we're gonna choose inside. And if we also want the values to shown, so we are going to choose shown. Let's increase the pixel, border thickness. So click on the check mark, and you can see we have the line chart. As you can see, this point we have July like $7,500, at August we have 6,900, and at September we have 7,800. And if you want the values should be came outside, then you can do that also. Double click on it, or you can go into properties from here, and you can also change the same things. So go to edit chart, and we want in color, so we are going to choose color. And we also want the label location outside, we are going to choose outside, and click on check mark. So you can see the difference. So our chart is now in color, like these points are in blue color, and all the values and the graph in black color, like this. So that's how you can add all the charts in the Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to change the backgrounds. So you can see here in this menu section, upper menu section, we have music, voiceover, and this is the background option. So click on this, and you can see here we have different kinds of backgrounds. Like we have this canvas type of background, like we have to use this for painting. And this is the corkboard, and if you want to change the color, you can also change it. Like if you want to make it gray, you can also do that like this. And let's check the check mark. That's how you can change the background, but there are lots of things you can do with it. Like now let's change the background, like in this format. It kind of look like chalkboard, and it looks really good. And if you choose this corkboard, and you can also change it into yellow color, because it chalkboard, it is kind of yellow color. Or you can choose like a little bit like this color. Okay, select OK. Now it's look like a corkboard. And from here you can also change from no vignette to soft vignette and hard vignette. If I choose soft vignette and click on the check mark, then you can see the corner parts are become little bit dark. And if I choose hard vignette, then all the corner parts will become more darker. For now we are going to choose no vignette, and we are going to choose the plain one. It looks really good. So that's how you can change the background. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to add background music. As you can see, from this music button we can add music. Right now I am offline because the electricity is gone for a while, so I'm not able to show you. But I can show you how to import your own background music from here. Like I have this my copyright free music. Let's add it. Select the audio and click on open, and let's play it. Let's add it. and let's play it from the beginning. So this is how it is gonna sound. If I have interconnection, then it will show some inbuilt music library, and some of them have some loops. I will show you in the next video. So that's how you can add background music in your videos. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are gonna learn about how to add voiceover in your videos. As you can see, we have this microphone icon, and it is for voiceover. Click on it. As you can see, when you open voiceover, then it is showing microphone option. Right now I am using a microphone from my laptop. For all the video recordings I mostly use Boya Micro M1, and I connect this microphone to other device to record it. And if I click on this red record button, then it is gonna record my voice. My name is Sam, and gaming makes me happy. I play games like GTA 5, NFS, Far Cry, and also the FIFA, and I'm a gamer. So that's my story. And you can end the recording after you're done. Click on this blue button, and it is gonna process your audio. It will take some time. And if I play this, then it is gonna sound like this. My name is Sam, and gaming makes me happy. I play games like GTA 5, NFL, Far Cry, and also the FIFA, and I'm a gamer. And if you want to delete, if you are not satisfied with your voiceover, then you can also delete this from here. And if you want to increase or decrease the audio, you can also do it from here. For now I'm gonna keep it on the max and click on the checkbox. Now let's play it again. My name is Sam, and gaming makes me happy. I play games like GTA 5, NFL, Far Cry, FIFA, and I'm a gamer. So that's how you can add voiceover in your videos. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to save your scribe. So we are now done with our project. So you can see at the left hand upper corner we have this save button. Click on it, and it is showing some like save as Videoscribe, and it will be saved with the extension of scribe, and it is editable file only. And it is also showing if you want to export, you can directly export, and your file will be saved to your computer. So I'm going to choose the location. So by default I set some location. You can set it whatever you want, like from this drive section. Right now I'm saving this in F drive, and the folder is Videoscribe output, and I'm gonna name it like Sam. Click on save. Now your scribe is gonna save in the internal drive, and if you want to make some changes in it, like you can save as a online, like name it the file name and save scribe as a online. So it is gonna save online, and you can access it from anywhere, like if you go into your friend's home and you instantly remember you have to make some changes in it, and you have to just log into Videoscribe, and then your file will be available for you, and then you can make some changes and you can export or you can save it. So that's how you can save your file. Now we've seen all the things: how to add images, how to add text, how to change the background, how to add music, voiceover, how to change hands, and also how to animate some images. Now we are going to see how to download this video. So what you have to do is that just go to this share icon and just unclick this zoom at because it looks really worst. And if you want to add logo in it, you can also add that. And right now I want to download, so I'm going to choose download. And if you want to make this as a shareable link, then you can also make that. And if you want to upload your video to Vimeo, you can also upload that. And you can also convert this into PPT. You can also download as a PPT. But for now, I'm gonna make it into download or video format. Then from here, you get lots of video formats like AVI, quick movie, image sequence, PNG, and JPG. But the most useful is Windows WMV. And there is a resolution like you can go for like 360 to 1080p, but we want higher quality, so we are gonna go with 1080p. And the frame rate you can go up to like 50, but 30 is gonna be best for us. And you can name it whatever you want, like in this case I'm gonna name it Sam Gamer. And you can also change the location from here, but for now I'm gonna leave as it is. Now click on this check mark and it is gonna render for you. It will take some time depending on your PC performance. If you have like more RAM, better processor, better graphics card, then it will be render in within a seconds. After rendering it, it will automatically gonna play with your default video player. Now our video is rendered, so it is gonna play with Windows Media Player. So that's how you can render your videos. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are gonna learn about how to draw things without leaving the hand. So if I play this video of old man, as you can see the hand comes and goes, and then after it comes and draws the next thing. And we don't want that. So how can fix that? So what you have to do is that go to first frame, go to properties, and change the pause time to 0 and also change the transition time into 0 and click on the check mark. And you can also adjust them from this arrow, blue arrow. If you click this, it will extend, and from here you can see this is the animated time, this is the pause time, this is the transition time, and this is the camera position. So we want to be pause time 0, so we are gonna decrease the pause time into 0 and also the transition time into 0. And we have to do all the things for the scenes, on the first frame we have this old man and the people, the villagers, because and the villagers don't like the old man because he always spread negativity. And so, and we want for this villagers we want to pause for a little bit, 1 second, and then it will go to next frame and then it will start again from 0, and pause time should be 0. And let's go to next frame, and in next frame we have this old man and this garden, and this old man doesn't like this garden. So for this we are gonna pause time should be 0 and transition time should be 1 second. Play this video from the beginning so you will know the difference. As you can see, the hand comes and does not leave the screen. It directly start drawing the villagers. So in this frame we will not change it, so it is going and then coming back after a few seconds and it's drawing. And I have to set it for the all, so I'm going to set it for the all the frames. Okay, this is the end frame, that's why I'm not gonna decrease into 0, so I'm gonna set it like up to like 2 and pause time should be 3. And now play the image scribe from the beginning, so you will know all the differences. As you can see, hand is leaving when we added pause time and transition time. But if you want to add pause for any specific image, you can also do that by adding pause or transition time, by increasing the time of transition or pause time like this. So that's how you can draw without leaving the hand. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. What's up everybody, Cyprian, welcome back to yet another video. In this video we are going to talk about user preference or default animation, max draw time and transition, that's kind of thing in this video. So I rendered or I downloaded this video, and if I play this, then video is going to look like this. But there is a problem. So problem is that in few frames the video is like very fast, and in some point the video is like very slow. So we want to fix that. So here's come the user preference part. So let's jump into the Videoscribe, and let's play the frame one by one. Like first frame is I think this one, and let's play it. Okay, the first frame looks good. It is like not that fast, and let's play the like I think this one. Okay, it is also good, but it is a little bit fast. So we can fix that using selecting the image and go into properties of element, and then you can set the animation time, like if you want to increase it, you can increase it, like I will set like 3.5. pause time should be like 1.5 second, and transition time should be 1.5. and if you don't know about it, animation, pause time and transition time, I will make a separate detailed video on it, so stay tuned for that. Now click on check mark, and now let's play it, that image. Okay, now it's at the end it stops, and it also becomes little bit slow. So why we're doing this, that because in few frames the video is like really fast, and in some point the video is like very slow, so it is not going to match with our voiceover. So we want to match these images with voiceover, that's why we are doing this. I think in this frame at the end the transition time should be increased, because when we play it, then this element is directly jump into this next image in within 0.5 seconds. So now let's play it. Now it is look kind of good, and also at the end the villager is talking to old man, and this frame also is like takes very less time, so we are going to increase that. And also this one, because at the end the story ends like really fast, so we will like pause it up to like 3 seconds. Now let's play it, like villager is talking to old man. Now it's look great, and that's how you can fix your elements in Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are gonna learn about how to add move in, fade out effect. So let's add the images. So I have this image of Xbox. Okay, let's add here and add the camera position to add this location. And now let's add the control of the Xbox. Okay, let's add here and add the camera position at this position. I know it's weird, the controller is bigger than Xbox. It is just animation. So now we want to, let's play this first. So in this scribe, it is just drawing and it does not have any effect. So we want to add move in effect. So go to properties and from here you can add move in effect. Click this menu and you can see here we have move in. And from move in you can choose the direction from where you want to add the direction to your image. Like I want to add direction from the left hand side, so I'm going to choose this left hand side direction, and I want the effect should be smooth, so I'm going to choose smooth. And if I want to change the color of Xbox, I can also change that. Let's change into green and black. Okay, and we can also increase or decrease the opacity. We can also rotate them, and we can also add the animation, and we can also change the transition. Now click on check mark and now let's play from the beginning. And you saw the hand comes and it put the images on the canvas, but we don't want that. So go to properties and choose no hand and click on check mark and apply it. Now let's play it. As you can see, it has move in effect from the left hand side, and on this controller we have hand draw effect. So let's also add the move in effect on this controller also. Double click on it, it will open the image properties. So we can add move in effect, and we want move in effect from the right hand side, so we're gonna choose right hand side. And let's add the move in effect into like a bounce, and we also don't want any hand, so we are going to choose no hand. Click on the check mark and also decrease the transition time like 1 second, and also pause time into 1.5. Now click on the check mark. Before we click on check mark, we can also change the color of Xbox. Let's go with green and black. Okay, now it's look cool and this matches with each other. Now play it from the beginning. Okay, so you can see the bounce effect on the controller. So that's how you can add move in, bounce effect, overshoot effect. And another thing is that I think uniform. Let's add the uniform and let's see how it looks. Let's play it from this frame. It's kind of move in effect. Let's change into overshoot and let's play it. You can see it is go further and then came back. Let's play it again so you will see the difference. It is go further and then it come back to its original position. So that's how overshoot works. Okay, now let's add the fade in effect. So select the image, go to properties, and from this menu choose fade in. And you can see the animation time, pause time, and transition time. If you want, you can also increase or decrease them. For now, I'm going to leave as it is. Now click on the check mark and let's play it from the beginning. So you can see the fade in effect. So you know how to add fade in effect. Now let's add the fade out effect. So you have to do, what you have to do is that just go to images and choose like this one. You can find it in scenery. I think it is at the end. You can choose any of them. For I will choose this one, and I am gonna place it over the controller like this. Let's increase it. Okay, now go to properties and choose full color to solid and change the color into white, and let's add the fade in effect. Now click on the check mark. Now let's play it from the beginning so you will see the difference. The first controller comes, then fade in effect happens on the controller, and then fade out effect on the controller. I forgot to add the camera position, that's why it gone a little bit further. So let's add the camera position again. Okay, let's also increase it like this, and set the camera position in this frame only. Select the image and add the camera position. Okay, now play it from the controller. Okay, fade in effect happens. Now fade out effect. So that's how you can add, move in, fade out and fade in effect. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to add more of effect in your images, and you can also add them in the text. So you can see I have these two images of Superman. One is standing and one is flying. So I want to convert this image into this using morph effect. Okay, I will select this image and I will go into properties, and instead of drawing I will choose morph, and I want to morph standing into flying position. So I'm going to choose the first image and apply the effect. Now let's play the video from the beginning. So as you can see, the standing image changed into flying image like this. Let's play it again because it looks very cool. Okay, that's how you can add more effect in your videos. Now he's flying, and at certain level in the sky he became like this. So add the camera position like this and go to properties, again choose the morph and okay, full color, and I will choose the when he start to fly, and we want to change this image to this. So I'm gonna click on the check mark and now play it from this image. Okay, that's look very cool. So that's how you can use morph effect in your videos. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are gonna learn about how to add rotation in your videos using morph effect. So I have the sample of it. Let's play it from this frame. This boy is playing games and suddenly he got call from his office. You have to come immediately. So he runs in a hurry like this, and but he forgot to get his mobile. So he came back to home again and take his mobile, and then again goes to office. And he is the teacher. So that's kind of thing we want to do. So let's create a new scribe. Now let's add some images in it, like this guy's house. Okay, this is the house of this guy's, and okay, and he gets call, so he have to run immediately from his house. So okay, he have to leave his house immediately like this. So this is the first frame. Select the both frames using Control and then choose the camera position. It will save your time. Okay, now go to next frame like this, and again add this guy's image. Okay, he is in hurry like a lot. Now copy this image and paste it, and let's move it in like this position. Now add the camera position also for this image. Now go to properties of this image, second image, and we are gonna change draw into MOV, and we are gonna select the recent image we want to change, and click on the check mark, and we also gonna decrease the pause time and the transition time, so it will happen really fast. So now play it from the beginning. So he gets call and he have to leave immediately towards school. Okay, but he forgot his wallet, so he have to return home again. So we are gonna copy this image and paste it like this, but he is returning towards home, so we have to flip this image. So we are going to flip from here like this, and we are going to choose the recent image or the previous image, and now click on the check mark again, and but he is not reached at home, so we have to again copy this and paste, and again towards his home, and again go to properties and choose the previous image. I can click on the check mark, so he reached at home. So now play it from the beginning, but I forgot to add the camera position, so I'm going to choose both of this and add the I'm gonna select the 4 of these, and at the same time I'm gonna apply camera position to all of them at once. Okay, now play it from the beginning. Okay, we are done halfway, so let's add more elements like he take his form and he again go towards his office. First we have to add the smartphone. Okay, and also the image of home. Okay, this one. Let's put it here and move it like this, and the smartphone on the floor, and let's add the image of him again because he took his mobile and he again going towards his class. And let's add the classroom. Okay, this is the classroom. Let's move it like this. Okay, let's add the classroom here and set the camera position for the all images at the once. You have to press Ctrl and select the all images, then click on the camera icon. Then all the camera position is gonna set. So now play it from the here. He came back to home and took his smartphone from the floor. Sorry, I think I played it from beginning, so let's play it from this frame. So he came back, he took his smartphone, it is lying on the floor, then he took it and then his way towards his class. but I forgot to add the morph effect in it, so I have to do it again because I forgot lots of times. So let's add a morph and the recent image. The recent image is this one, so click on this. Let's decrease the pause time and the transition time. Click on the check mark and now play it from this frame. As you can see, he is running again towards his class and he reached at his class, but the students are absent. Okay, so that's how you can add rotation in your videos, and we seen in this part. Let's play it from this position so you can get the idea how to add rotation in your scripts. Okay, he now forgot his smartphone, so he's rotating towards his home again. So that's how you can add rotation in your videos using morph effect. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to scale your images. Okay, I have this, I already created it, so I'm going to play it from the beginning. Okay, you can see the tiny dot and that become into Superman, huge Superman. So we are going to create the same effect. So let's delete the previous ones. Okay, also delete this one, and we are also using the morph effect in it. So let's choose the first one and resize it until you can't see them, like this. And let's again, and don't forget to add the camera position. So I want to add camera position at this position, and then again add the same image on top of previous image, and then go to properties of second image, choose morph and choose the previous image and click on check mark, and go to properties of first image, and if you want to image to draw you can choose draw, but I will choose filled in because it looks cool, and I will decrease the animation time, pause time and transition time, and click on the check mark. Now play it from the beginning. As you can see, it will scale up in the huge picture. Let's play it again. Okay, so that's how we can scale up images in Videoscribe. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. What's up everybody, Sipi here. Welcome back to yet another video. In this video we are going to learn about how I make my own videos. First, what I do is that I write down my own script on this Grammarly application, or you can use online version also. It is totally free. First I add some point in it, like my intro, my cost and my money back guarantee. Then I work on those points and I create scripts like this. Then I read it 2 or 3 times. After that I use this Audacity software to record my voiceover. I record my voice using this red button and it automatically records my voice. After that I stop it, and if I want to make some changes, like if I want to delete this part, then I select this and delete this. If I want to add some effect, like I want to reduce noise, then I select this and then I go to effect and then noise reduction, and first I choose get noise profile, then I select all voiceover. This is done by Ctrl and A, and then I go to effect, again noise reduction. This is my setting, so this setting works fine for me. So then I click on OK, then it is reduce all the background noise. You can see the difference. Then I export this by clicking on export as a MP3. Then I name it like let's say in this case it is just a test, so I'm gonna name it test Videoscribe and save. If you want to choose different location, you can also choose it from here. If you want to save on desktop, I can choose desktop, and I'm going to just click on save. So it is going to save on desktop. After that I create scripts using Videoscribe. After opening Videoscribe, I create my own script according to my script. Then I download it, but I don't use like the options like background music from the Videoscribe option and the voiceover option, because it is like it sets some limitation, so I don't want limitation. Then after downloading it, I go into Filmora and I import that videos in Filmora, and I already added that basic editing part in your advanced or basic editing section. You can access from there. As you can see, it is section 3, basic of video editing, beginners in Filmora X. You can watch it, you can watch this video. It is only 6-minute video, so it covers all the basics of Filmora 9. And after, okay, let's add some footages. Okay, I have this 3 footage with me. Let's add them, and it gives me like lots of opportunity to add anything in it. If I want to add some background music, I can also add them. If I want to add multiple elements like images and something else, if I forgot to add in Videoscribe, then I can just go into Filmora, then I can add anything in it. Like if I want to add some, let's add some music in it, and just I can drag it and drop it here, and let's adjust this one. Okay, like this. And if I want to decrease the background noise, if I play this, then background noise will be very high. So background is very high, so I can go on music, background music, and you can see here there is a hand like sign, so I can just drag it like this downward. And if I want to set it like -31, I can set it. It will decrease the background music. You can see the difference. And then I add my voiceover in it. Let's add some voiceover, like I already have some voiceover. Let's add this one, and I just drag it like this. And I will give all the links of all the download links of Audacity, Filmora X. You can download from there. And I will highly recommend you to learn video editing, because as you can see in Videoscribe, we can only choose white color or any single color like this. In this case yellow, in this case red, but by default it is white. But if you like want to add multiple color in your video, you can do that, creating multiple scripts and export them, then import them in Filmora. Then you can work with multiple colors, like multiple background colors. In this case, you can see I have the background color is red. I can use blue, white, whatever I want. Then I can also increase or decrease my voiceover, like in this case like this, but by default I keep it up to like 0. And I keep my background noise up to like -45 to -40 to -45. And you can add multiple things like text, images, other videos, and you can do lots of things. There is no limitation in this software. That's why I'm highly gonna recommend you to learn how to edit in Filmora or any other editing software. You can, if you want to learn video editing, I have already course on Filmora, so you can check out if you want. After making changes like audio, video, after adding some images or all that kind of stuff, then I export. Let's say this is the test video, so this is a test video for Videoscribe. And if you want to choose some like resolution, you can also choose that. You can also change the frame rates, and it will tell you what is the size of it, what is the duration. If you want to choose other formats of the video like MP4, WMV, but by default it is MP4, and it is the best setting for you. And just click on export. It will export within like a minute. It depends on your PC performance. It will also tell you how much time it will require to render this video or export this video. For now I'm going to cancel it, because I'm just telling you how to use it. So that's how I produce my videos. I know this is a very lengthy process, but if you want to add some qualities in your video, then I'm going to highly recommend you to learn video editing. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey everyone, this is CP. In this video, we are gonna learn basic editing. click on new project, then click on media, then click on your footage location, then select your footage. I will also add a music. Just drag it down, or you can click on open button also. This is a video track and this is a music track. Okay, now I will just drag this footage in video track and I will match this media. In this footage I want to remove some part. You can see here this is red bar moving around your footage. There is an option like scissor. I want to remove from here, so I click on scissor button. Then this footage is cut perfectly. Now I want to remove from 10 to 15. Then just click on that footage and again click on scissor button and just press delete button, and your footage is successfully deleted. Now I want to add another footage, then just drag it down on video track. You can see here in this footage I also have some audio, so I want to remove that audio. Just hover your mouse on it, it will be show hand like sign. Just left click on it and drag it down. Same for this footage also. Now I want to add my music to it. Just drag your music on music track. Now I want to trim this music track. Just hover your mouse and it will show like this sign. Then just drag left and match your footage to your music track. We are done here. You can see how our footage looks. Now I am satisfied with this footage and I want to export. Then just click on export button. Right now I am not online, so click on OK. Go to setting and you can see here there is a 3 option: best, better and good. I am choosing best option. Do not touch this and this. You can touch this one. If you want to change the resolution, I will keep it 920 to 1080p. And you can also change the frame rates, that is frame per second. I will keep it up to 30 frame per second. And do not change this audio setting because this is the best setting for you. Then click OK. After clicking OK, you can name it like pasta and click on export button. You can see here this is showing some time. This is showing how much time it will take to export, and there is some option: sound reminder, shut down computer or do nothing. After exporting, sound reminder will make a sound, or if you choose shut down computer, then it will be shut down your PC, and do nothing will be do nothing. You can also pause your export, or you can also cancel. You can directly upload your media to Facebook, YouTube or Twitter. Export is done. Now click on find a target. Now you can see here the pasta, the name of our footage is here. Just double click on it and open that footage to see how well is edited our video. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about how to remove background noise totally. So I have this app called Audacity. You can download it from Google or any browser, and it is totally free and open source. The interface is look like this. So I have this audio. Just drag it on your this blank gray screen. It will detect it. From here you can see the wavelength of your audio. From this plus button, magnifying plus button, you can magnify your audio. If I play this audio, then audio gonna sound like this. Welcome back. At the starting point, you notice there is a background noise in this audio. So first I'm gonna select this audio, then go to effect. From effect, go to noise reduction. From noise reduction, choose get noise profile. It will detect all the background noise, and now select all the audio file. You can press Ctrl or A for that. Then again go to effect and again choose noise reduction, and now click on OK. If your audio has lots of background noise, then you can adjust these sliders to reduce that background noise. So for now I'm gonna leave as it is, then click on OK. It will take time. If I again play this video, so background noise is totally cleared. Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn, but remember one thing, when you gonna record, then please pause for 10 seconds. Do not speak anything in mic for 10 seconds. Then this you can select this part to reduce background noise. So that kind of stuff you can do with a Audacity. There is a lots of stuff you can do with a Audacity. It is a professional software, but it is free. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.